from downtown San Diego. MLB Network has baseball from Petco Park in the Gaslamp District. It's the first game in the month of June between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. CC Sabathia gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team.
A.J. Pollock.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Man, I know they won their last game, and it looks like things are starting to turn, but they've really been struggling overall recently. I just hope that was the sign of things to come, that they've turned the tide and they'll start playing better ball.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, they really need Paul Goldschmidt to snap out of the funk he's been in. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Now the first pitch from CC. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be a trouble for the hitters. He's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Schimpf has got it, and the side is retired. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella, CC Sabathia. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Robbie Ray will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
The shortstop,
Now batting, Corey Spangenberg, who comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. Hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Descalzo onto the grass. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Matt Caesar.
Stepping into the box, Matt Caesar, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Settling in now, Will Myers. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And the runner's breaking for third. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Carlos Asuaje, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lamb into shallow left. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner scoring from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
Renfroe.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hazelbaker's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. Padres lead it 3-0. So stepping in, Jake Lamb. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Jake Lamb.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yasmani Tomas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Fielder, Manuel Margot.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Padres have elected to.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Into the box now, number 21. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tomas racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Shortstop.
Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Daniel Descalzo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 delivery. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Peralta.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in once again, Ryan Schimpf. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ryan in.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Friars in that category. So striding in, Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Pollock patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Padres, designated hitter Matt Caesar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Caesar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Descalzo ranges to his right. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
First baseman, number 4.
Here's Will Myers. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. From the stretch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Descalzo from the outfield grass. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 3-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. CC ready with the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Jake Lamb standing in now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Margot racing back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks claw back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Yasmani Tomas.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Margot coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle, this is the inning. Before, it looked like they might be in trouble, but now they're all tied up, and the other side is scrambling to stop the bleeding.
The catcher, number 28.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now look out, as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Another 0-2 home. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another chance? Carlos Asuaje. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Asuaje.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down and away in the zone. He stayed with it, got the base hit. Man, great hand-eye coordination.
Renfroe.
Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel
Stepping
Margot.
into the box, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Tomas giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Tap down the line. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder A.J.
Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. And it remains a 3-3 ball game. Now in the box, Number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, number 21.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Here it comes on 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ryan Schimpf. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazelbaker's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And another foul ball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jake
Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter, right fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
In now, Yasmani Tomas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Myers is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. This is lifted out to left. Dickerson's under it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. All even now at 4 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Caesar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tomas over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Myers.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air to left. Hazelbaker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Asuaje. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul. One and one. Here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at Petco Park. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here.
Leading off with the Diamondbacks.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The 0-2 once more. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Oscar Hernandez.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Liam Hendricks comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 32, Liam Hendricks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Outside, and he misses there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Schimpf scoops it up on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. This game's all tied at 4. Randall Delgado is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Randall Delgado.
Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Hunter Renfroe.
Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 0-1 count, and the pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Manuel Margot stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes, and this deflects right off him. And the go-ahead run will move up to 3rd and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen, and sure enough, the double and now a single, and before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
Ready for another shot now, number 21. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Ryan Schimpf will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone as it bangs off the LED board. So So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting. Left
And
fielder,
that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
now batting. Designated
Standing
hitter,
in now, Matt Caesar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way. It's a line drive and doesn't get the hit.
Here's Will Myers. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 4 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's set, and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Caesar rounds the corner and is headed home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Asuaje.
Into the box now, Carlos Asuaje, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Something you don't see all that often anymore, as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes set, and the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a shot back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now at the plate, number 21. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. Renfroe is on his way home, and a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Now batting, Corey Spangenberg. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tomas moves over, and the inning is over. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 12 and the Diamondbacks 4. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter, David Peralta.
In now, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this nice opportunity.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause. But I'll take my single.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb will stride in again. And before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jorge De La Rosa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jorge De La Rosa.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And here's a ball hit in the air. Descalzo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Matt Caesar. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Pollock, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So striding in, Will Myers. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Asuaje. He's 2 for 3 thus far. De La Rosa comes set. Here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ryan Butcher comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Brandon Drury will bat next. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Into the box now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Oscar Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, if you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
12-4 is the final in this game. The San Diego Padres wrap out 19 hits. Liam Hendricks gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Randall Delgado slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is